To avoid him. I have a weapon, you stupid monster. Hello? What? I forgot where did I live. Was that this house? No. No. But yeah, like, Skullsakai was on the edge of, like, most of Miku's... I knew it! What are you doing here? Do not let the melody stop. It's night, everything's right. I just want to say I got the delivery. What delivery? It's just some simple cardboard with old stuff. Oh no, not again. You there? Go back home now. And do not touch the box, no matter what. Joe, you're kidding me, right? Don't call me again, just go home now. Hi. Hey, look. If you're gonna come into my office, then stop touching the TV. Does this run well? Hi, welcome to a new 3 Scary Games. Before you're gonna scream to me in the comments, Elise, you already played this game. Yes, I know. But I went through itch.io today, and I saw the Smiling Man Legacy. You know. And apparently it is like rehauled. It is better. There are new graphics, new scenes, but there's also a different ending. Yes, I played The Smiling Man. You see, in 2023 The Smiling Man remake launched, but a few even know about its release. So many missed a chance to see our reimagining. So now we bring you The Smiling Man Legacy Edition. A relaunch designed to faithfully echo the spirits and simplicity of the original game while adding fresh content for longtime fans. In this Legacy Edition you will find brand new scenes and environments, a 5th ending, and expand origin story for the Smiling Man. The sharpened his pursuit, AI squashed long-time bugs, and restored code content. We also create these tense low poly items here you loved in the first title, and modern, polished, and surprising new twist. Welcome to the final version of the Smiling Man. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for your journey into this darkness. And yeah, this is gonna be game number 1, basically. And yeah, this is a new 3 Scary Games. I'm not doing the intro, I think I like that and that sort of stuff, so... Because, like, I've done no intro in the last one, and I'm gonna do that until 3 Scary Games 200, which should be a few, like in a month time or so. And then I'm gonna, like, decide, I was stopping with the intro, you know, and that sort of stuff, because I don't know what to do for 3 Scary Games 200 yet. I don't know what to do. Like I said, for 3 Scary Games 100, I did so that, I did 6 Scary Games. I think for 50 I did something special too. But for 3 Scary Games 100, I did like 6 Scary Games with like the idea of the PNG model so that I could play more. You know? 3 Scary Games. But for the 3 Scary Games 150, I didn't think I did do something special. One night I went to market to buy something to eat. I did do this a few times a week, not only to purchase food, but also to appreciate the nighttime tranquility. But this time was different. I came face to face with an evil in its most sinister form. A tall man, smiling, and radiated terrifying energy. I left a bit later than usual at night. It was 2 a.m. After the night, I never went out again at that hour. And yeah, I also know there is no keyboard cam because I didn't feel like it today. You know? And next week, I should be around this time at like a holiday park because I'm going out with away with family for a weekend. But yeah. So yeah, I'm not know what I want to do for these Scary Games 200. you would think Elise, you would do something, but like the thing is like, my schedule is like all over the place. You know, because I have volunteer work which takes 2 days a week. I have like a morning at like let's say it like this, like, I have time, but I don't use the time. Like, on Tuesday morning I usually have my government stuff, and after that I usually don't do that much, besides groceries, you know, because, I felt present. Like, on Wednesday and Monday I would have time, but I wouldn't have, like, or I felt like not doing much. Like, I also have the feeling on those days I'll do it tomorrow. And on Thursday and Friday, I volunteer work at the afternoon. It's not like that it's in the morning, you do stuff in the afternoon, you know? And that sort of stuff. And I'm also been, like, I've made today more Luca Missing Story teasers, basically. Oh, look, it's a good old smiley man. Can I cross the street? No. Are you the smiling man? Are you? Okay, bye. And I've been like doing that, but like I've also been working on course on Luca Missing Story because I've recorded all the episodes, but I needed to make lore. And I am at a point, of course, I had lore where I had to write abilities for my powers as goddess of reproduction. But I'm at the point that Luca Missing Story lore where I had to write powers, or ability powers for me and Miku as, you know, the guardian of Sakai's and the guardians of identity. Or I'm gonna be the guardian of identity and Miku's gonna be the guardian of Sakai's, and together we're guardian of Sakai's and identity. Does he follow me? No, he won't follow you, I think. Huh? Oh, it's the dirt. And I had to write that down because basically Luca Missing Story 50 to 55 roughly is going to be focused on Sakai's, you know, when I got first pregnant and telling people in the Sakai's that so that my powers unleash, basically. But I've also been getting plenty of ideas to add to the story. Like, I want to make little references to, like, Project Eva 8, Project Eva 2nd, which I think will be fun. But also, I have been reworking, you know, course since, you know, working my models into the version 3 size, you know, regarding booba size. And actually, I've been working on the Sakai dresses. And I redid more Jump Elise. And I redid Street Sakai Elise. Firstly, I didn't want to... You know, first... First, I didn't want to redo School Sakai Elise, but I eventually decided to try to do it so that my the idea behind this, like more Jump Elise and or the stage Sakai Elise and street Sakai Elise, in my opinion, didn't really match Miku's dress, and I made it so in the lore that like I got my Sakai dresses during the Luca Missing Story adventure, and Sakai's are usually bound on feelings. And since my feelings back then were the closest to Miku, that's the reason I have Sakai dresses that look like Miku. And later on, when I get, you know, my brand new look for the Sakai's, that they are closer to, you know, the units of the thing, like Saki, Ari, Emu, N, and Mizuki, and that sort of stuff. You know, to play on the idea of like bonding, feelings, and that sort of stuff. Was he gonna jump scare you? I forgot. So that's one thing. But like School Sakai Elise, I felt like it was okay, but on the other hand, like I felt I want to try to make it more better. Like the top, like there is one problem that I have with making dresses for me, that are Miku dresses, and that is my chest. Ha! Who thought? Wait, where did I live? No, it was for by this building. He's gonna jump scare me here, but wasn't. Like one problem, if I make a dress that is like inspired from Miku's dress, I have one problem, and that's my chest, my booba. Who would have seen that one coming, eh? But yeah, I forgot where did I live. Was that this house? No. No. But yeah, like School Sakai was on the edge of like most of Miku's. I knew it! What are you doing here? He watches you all the time, even when you're asleep. This one? This idiot? I still knew it, but it still got me. But yeah, like School Sakai, like Miku's, like School Sakai, Miku is basically most of her accessories are at the top, where her chest will be. So when I put that on my dress, you don't really see that because my booba's in the way. Like, and then I'm basically on the skirt now, but I'm still looking like I'm running into a problem of like making her 3-layered skirt that goes around and holds with like her wing thing and that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna run because I don't want to run again. So that's like a thing. I'm now working on that, and I've like been struggling a bit with it, but you know, I need to like. I've got this. Like, I need to work on it like a bit more. But I can't move. Are you gonna kill me? I forgot that you did. What the fuck do you want? What the fuck do you want? And then he comes charging at me, right? But yeah, I need to work on her skirt. And if I can make the skirt right with like the touches and that sort of stuff, then you have to run. This is where I run. Guys. Was this the moment? I gotta see you! So. Oh, so. I didn't know he was behind me already. Oh. Wait, if I play again, do I have to start from the start? Oh no, I can do it from here. Okay, wait, I wanna try. Does he come from the other side? Or... I'm not gonna go look around to the back. Get back! Yeah, I'm running. If I need to make a U-turn, then... This hitbox seems like a bit like buggy, wacky, but like... Okay, one more try. But yeah, like I'm now working on School Sakai Elise. That is the reason I've been using like any other dresses than my alt look, my Luca Missing Story look, my Fairy Elise look, my Girly Gamer Sakai look, basically. Because the next one I wanna like upload is Leonid's Elise or School Sakai Elise, basically. But I need to rework that, and after that, you know, the other Sakais, and after that I'm thinking I'm gonna work on Ultimate Elise to fit Luca Missing Story. And that sort of stuff, so... Oh, he's killed. Holy shit, the psycho killed him. To the right. Bad ending, so I need to run home. I can try one more time. Oh, now I don't get to play again, eh? Yeah, this I know I played this. I know I played this like earlier on my channel, but like seeing these graphics, like, I'm not gonna lie. When you walk back from the supermarket to the house the first time, I didn't like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. No, I didn't like that much. In sense of not, I didn't like it as visual game, but I don't like walking out in the dark and then, because you know that I don't like being watched, you know that I don't like being stalked, and those are the perfect surroundings for getting stalked, And you know what likes it more? You go to the market, there's bright, street with lots of light, and then you come back and it's like dark. And I knew that I thought like that's the first. I think in the original game, in the original release, I don't know if it was the remake or not. I think if you're on the way back the first time around, he gets to you, and then you have to either run away to the market or to your house, and so that's why I thought he was gonna get me. But apparently they changed that. So. Yeah, but I really like this. Like, if you haven't heard of the Smiling Man, which I think you do, this is your chance. Video link will be at the top of the video description down below. And with that, I'm gonna say, amazing game, still as good as it is ever. And yeah, with that, okay, before we go to game number 2, I wanted to see files. Designated subject, Elias Thorne. Period of activity they see is passed between 1 AM and 2 AM. Oh. Location of incidents, urban areas with low nighttime activity. Elias Stone was linked to a series of stalking incidents defined by extreme psychological terror. Witness continuously described a tail lanky figure in a dead pursuit, moving with uncanny, unsettling grace. The characteristics: the smile, a constant, painfully wide grin, entirely divorced from any recognizable human emotion. Posture and gaze, head tilted sidewards, eyes wide and wide, perpetually staring at the heavens, even while approaching victims. We have the dance walk. Why am I frame lagging? And the assorted rhythmical gait like it to reptiles, ending in a sudden forward stride. Ability to cover ground at alarming speed whenever out of the victim's direct line of sight. Tiptoe sprint. Rapid accelerate tiptoe steps used to close distance with terrifying suddens. The symptoms retreat will pause the dance so then abruptly prepare to dash towards the target. Drone tactics were ritualistic performance rather than crime of theft or assault. His objective are to instill paralyzing dread, treating the very act of terrorizing as saddest game created or the victim's reactions. Demise. In early March of 1969, Elias Drone was concerned and killed by a clandestine vigilant group during one of his nocturnal hunts. Despite this violent and reports of a grinning silhouette appearing at 2 PM persist, suggesting that the malevolent presence of the Smiling Man may never truly fade. This is interesting to read. It's like a little backstory on him. But yeah, this is still game 1. Let's head into game number 2, this time for real. You don't see that often, right? Games like these that have like an FPS counter. Huh. But look. I know I'm a software developer and that sort of stuff. And I know I'm like, ding. But I know these games are not meant to ding, and I know it's probably not important to the gameplay, but like, why is this not in the settings menu? It is a setting. It is weird to have a settings menu without like, and this on here. But that's me. That's me. I always wanted to be a DJ, so let's go be a DJ. Oh, there's a difficulty. Do I have to play rhythm games? Please no. I don't want to play rhythm games now. For a while I worked as a host at a radio station and I just moved to another city looking for a job. A couple of try broadcasts, something always went wrong each time. But one day I got hired at a station, the team was great, we got along right away. And then the boss asked me to host a night podcast. After the night I was no longer the same person, sociably and open. The doctor said I should talk to someone, the obsessive thoughts will go away. Alright, it happened right after the podcast. Oh, look at that 30 frames. You know, this is an interesting like thing. There's also like, you know what vibes it gives me? Killer Night. Randy, please stop talking to my low lactose yogurt. I know it's UPS and I don't even like it. 3 p.m. we have a meeting about next week. Please send me your ideas, your boss Bob. Security guys again sick. Okay, I need to put in a CD. Where do I find CD? Can I crouch? No. Nothing on the line. Okay. I need to play it. Oh, their camp system. Let me guess, I need to get something to eat. Okay, toilet. Do I have a flashlight? I don't have a flashlight. Is this a storage? Why do I have a storage house? Like, I guess you have to store all the CDs and something anywhere. Oh, this is the entrance. Who's calling me? Nothing online. Beep beep. Wow. Is that the entrance? That looks like the entrance. I'm sure. I was sure the telephone went. Wait, is that like someone outside? Can I see that? No. Hey. I waited here for 3 hours. Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen, man, I'm sorry. It just happened. Strange, no one told me about the delivery. I should leave it somewhere in the office. You're not gonna comment about it? You're not gonna be... Oh, now it says it somewhere. Where do I put this? Okay, who demons are calling this time? Where do I put this? Sure, open box. Is that... Is that a dildo? Do not let the melody stop. It's night, everything's right. I just want to say I got the delivery. What delivery? It's just some simple cardboard with old stuff. Oh no, not again. You there? Go back home now. And do not touch the box, no matter what. Joe, you're kidding me, right? Don't call me again, just go home now. Hi. Hey, look. If you're gonna come into my office, then stop touching the TV. So, I should go home? Or... Or I'm gonna get jump scared again. What the hell? Do I have to find 3 keys? Sitting on the sofa. Do I have to avoid that creature well? Oh. It's a sort. Oh, it's a music box. In a toilet. Oh, if the box closes, I'm done. I'll move my old TVs. Oh, I have a flashlight now. This is like a good, like, I love this. I take the words back about what I said about being like, you know, the D word. Not an account. It's not on account. We're moving the old TVs. I'm confused, wait, I'm confused. Oh, I need to be quicker. So, well, moving the old TVs in the warehouse. You would think it would be this shelf. Maybe from the other side. I don't see a key. I literally don't see a key, and I can't like... Yeah, I can look down, but not up. This is stressful. It's just like playing FNAF 2 with a music box. I'm out of here, bitch. You successfully escaped the radio station that night. The police investigated the site but found no signs of any activity other than your own. After a long treatment, you eventually managed to overcome your fears and return to the music. But you will never ever agree to work at night again. That was actually... I'm not gonna lie, that was fun. It was stressful. Like, it just was like FNAF 2 with the music box. You have a set timer to look around. And I'm gonna wonder how hard mode is. I'm wondering what hard mode is. Yeah, I'm gonna wonder how hard mode is. So, yeah, if you want to play it for yourself, links at the top of the video description down below. While you're down there, subscribe and ring the notification bell. And I'll see you in game number 3, or the final game of today's episode. Is it still recording? Or not frame dropping? You know, it's a Unity, you know how Unity, not Unity, Unreal. You know how Unreal Engine I am. Yeah, are you alone? No? Should we find out? Yeah, let's find out. I should keep close to the TV as much as possible. Okay. And then? I didn't really look. I saw like a scary monster of not alone. And I was like, oh. Oh no, the chair moved. There was a world before this one, a corrupted evil world. The world that still exists. That's where I've ended up. There's no way out, and that's where I will die. Oh, I love this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love this a little bit. Just. Is this a human hand? Oh. Hello. Oh. Do I avoid him? I have a weapon, you stupid monster. Hello? What? Sorry, let me grab the crowbar, which moves the TTV. Yeah, I love like I love the idea of this. But was I too long in the dark? Is that it? Like. Was I too long in the dark? Is that it? Or did I really just walk into him without seeing? Hi. Because otherwise this is impossible, because I can't run. What? Ah! How does this work? Like, I have literally no clue how this works. Maybe I should read about what this game does. You're not telling me that this is the game, huh? Well, I have to turn the TV. Yeah. Like, it's terrifying already, but like, I think you have to turn the TV, but I don't know how to, like, avoid the monster. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get the monster, like... Like, I want to test, like, honestly, I want to test something if you're too much in the dark. Like, maybe, you know, the breathing is it? Which I would understand, but... Will he walk a clock circle? Yeah, hold on. Maybe it's too much in the dark? I have to pick up something here. Hello, what's this? Oh, hi. Okay, bye. Was I to look into... What the... Was I looking too long at this? Not that the TV... You know, it's not that the TV, like... changed. Or something. Like... I'm like... I get the idea that if you... Like, I get the idea that if you don't stay... Or that you stay in the dark too much, that, like... you know, it takes you, but like, did I look too long at like the thing? What is not allowed? I get that I'm not alone, but I don't know how the monster works. So, I guess we try again. I assume it's the TV. But if I stay in the dark, do I get like... It blinked. Yeah, do you hear the breathing? Sure, I'm gonna get like jump scared now. Yeah. Okay. That's clear. I'm not allowed to stay too long into the dark. Okay, that's clear. That is like 100% clear. That's... At least he got like to 6 turns, so... Like, that's something. Like, I think he's always there, but just this is just him showing that like there's someone with you in the room. You know? Oh no. Did that body in the closet? Oh, hi. Hello. Do you want to follow me? He seems to be afraid for the light. Hi, who's there? Who's there? No. Hi. I can't move. Hi. You. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's in the room. Wait, Are you gonna move? No, he's eating. That guy is gone. Okay, that guy's gone. That one is open. Hello? Game invite. Can I scare him away? You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, okay, the monster was a bit confusing. You know, I'm not gonna lie, like, besides the monster being confusing, because I think, like, I generally think I was either too long in the dark, Oh, and Bonnie has his Itch.io horror pace. Like, like, I generally thought, like, let me do this correctly. Well, I do like a proper outro and that sort of stuff. But I genuinely was confused about, the monster. And I think that took away, for me, at least, some aspects of, like, the game. Because, like, the idea there is simple, like, but it's so effective. Like, put yourself in a dark room, and the only light instead of the flashlight is the TV. Which I think works really, really effective. Like, I really love this, but I think, like I said, because, like, for me, the monster, in fact, first time was confusing, but I think over all the times I just tend, like, I don't know, maybe too much in the dark? I think that's it. That was standing too much in the dark, maybe that's it, but, like, it felt confusing. There's no, like, clear feedback. Like, so my only suggestion, I think that is, like, maybe a clear good thing to do, is, like, if you're too long in the dark, like, pop up, like, a red warning, or something like an icon in the screen, like, in the lower left side of the screen or something. Like, a small icon to indicate to user that they, like, in the dark, and that if they're too long in the dark, that it starts blipping more. I know the heartbeat is there, and that sort of stuff, but I think an icon is more better. Because, the heartbeat is like a sound. And a sound is not always confusing to, like, listening to, like, okay, I'm in a place where I shouldn't be. And that icon can appear, like, if you do a warning icon, like, be like, okay, so I have to warn for something, But, yeah. It did say stay close to the television, but, this is three scary games. I am Preggo, Elise, goddess of reproduction, the guardians of Sakai's and identity. I primarily focus on horror and Project Diva on my channel. So if you like that, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. But I also do a lot of Let's Plays. So I'm like a general all around YouTuber and that sort of stuff. But I primarily focus on Project Diva and horror in the background, as I said. If you want to play any of the games, they will be linked at the top of the video description. At the bottom, you find my link tree, or in my channel description, basically. In there, you find all my official socials, including my Discord, in case you want to stay up to date better than here on YouTube. Also, my Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky, in case you don't use Discord, you want to see when I go live, or what I will be posting next for the a video regards and that sort of stuff. There's also my Patreon, if you want to support me a little bit more, like the patrons you saw at the start of the video, basically, and that sort of stuff. And with that, I'm going to say, today was fun. I'm not gonna lie. But if you want to play any of the games, as I said, link in the top of the video description down below. And by all, see you in a new 3 Scary Games next week at 8 p.m. Until then, stay safe and bye.